Hello, cozy gamers. Today, I will be reviewing WonderStop. So, grab a cup of hot chocolate and relax as I get into this cozy review. There may be some minor spoilers in this review, so keep that in mind. For the review, I am going to rank both the story and the gameplay of the game, as I know some of us prefer our cozy games with more story, while other gamers prefer gameplay. WonderStop is a narrative-centric cozy game about change and tea. Playing as a fallen fighter named Alta, you'll manage a tea shop within a magical forest and tend to the customers who pass through. So how is the gameplay? Your days in the tea shop will consist of you gardening for ingredients and synthesizing tea for your customers that visit the shop. Gardening consists of you using specific colors of seeds placed in certain formations to create hybrids. There are two main formations in the game. If 3 plants are placed in a row, then a new small plant hybrid will be formed. This plant will then help you replenish your stock of seeds, which are needed to plant larger hybrids using a triangular formation. These big plant hybrids will procedure a certain fruit that yields certain properties that can be used when creating your teas. The properties of the fruit used will affect the flavor and color of the tea. All information on each formation, fruits and properties of the fruit are documented in your field guide. The plants that can be made will also vary per chapter and will get slightly more complex as you go along. The process of making the tea itself is quite simple. You boil water, add ingredients, and then pour the tea into a cup to serve to customers. This process is smooth, although sometimes I would misclick between the latter and throwing ingredients into the batch. It is a simple gameplay loop of growing fruit to produce tea, which has been done well. The only issue that I had caused for myself was I did not pay attention to how many seeds I had left for planting. This resulted in me running around for a while to find the certain seeds. I would advise that you always have a single seed for each type so that you can make the smaller hybrids to replenish your stock of seeds. There's a chance for seeds to drop from trimming weeds or sweeping grass patches if you accidentally use all your seeds. There are also some decoration trinkets that can be found in the world, but I will note that after each chapter the decorations you have placed will reset or be moved elsewhere. The descriptions of how to get certain fruit, as well as a book of answers, which will directly tell you solution to a quest, makes this a chill and relaxing experience. There is a quest vision, which can help you see your next objective. This is a simple gameplay loop, which gets a score of 8 out of 10. So how is the story? Alta is a fallen fighter who finds herself trapped by the tea shop WonderStop. She is guided by teammaker Burrow through the course of the story. Here she will come across unique customers who all have interesting stories relating to them. The customers may request a specific tea with certain properties, and it's your job to brew it for them by making the teas with the correct fruit. The stories for the characters, as well as the story for Alta herself, is incredibly well written and touches on themes such as burnout, struggling with self-worth and loneliness. If you ever felt the weight of working hard and trying to be the best at something, or even trying your best but still failing, this game will resonate with you. You touch upon the lives of the characters who visit the tea shop, and although at times you don't see the full conclusions to their stories you hope that, you did make an impact on them, no matter how small. Alta herself will tell you more about her past if you brew some tea and sit down to relax. The properties of the tea will determine which story she reminisces about. Burrow, our tea shop companion, is such a kind and caring sweetheart. Conversing with him always brought a smile to my face. He is such a well-written character. I will also mention that the expressions and animations on the game were done well, and the soundtrack is soothing to listen to. I do think overall that the storytelling was done well, and the ending with a certain character wraps up everything nicely towards the game's conclusion. For this, I will rate the game's story a 9.5 out of 10. The only downside is that I would have liked to see what happened to the customers after the end of the game. This is a fantastic narrative-driven game which consists of dark themes. Overall, the game gets a 8.5 out of 10. It took me 10 hours to complete the main story. Sometimes we go through life trying our best but don't see the desired results, and that's okay. Of course, this is my personal opinion on the game. I hope you enjoyed the review. Bye-bye.
My name is Alta, and I am a fighter.